Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Welcome back.
Episode 2.
I'm your host, Frank Labella, and I'm
And
joined by Danielle Acabelli.
and Tiger Woods' crotch.
He always comes.
Yeah, here we go. Let's just get straight into it. US Open, Wyndham Clark. All locker rooms have been marked safe.
Yeah, crazy.
No, yeah, no,
Crazy.
I he was booed a lot.
Yeah, but he should be.
Right.
He should be. And I don't know if you heard Scotty. Scotty said it better than anybody. He said the arena's not, everybody's not meant for the arena. If you don't
Yeah.
like,
This says the guy that was crying about
he said he got
everything.
booed. He said he got booed when he beat Rory at the British.
Scotty did?
Yeah, because he was playing in Rory's hometown. They're in Ireland.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's like booed the whole time. He said, "You just got to be it's the arena, dude."
Yeah, I guess you just got to be good. I don't know.
Wild thing about golf, right? Because like you play professional golf,
That's what they tell me.
and like if you got booed, you would almost feel like, "What the hell?" Right? Like, but in every other sport, I mean, that's just part of the game. You go to a away game, you get booed.
Right, right. I think the gentleman's game aspect of it is not allowing for booing, and I think that people growing up in country clubs aren't used to the boos.
Yeah, but it's just funny how it's just such a game that like Derek Jeter said, "I love playing in front of the greatest fans in the world, but like I love getting booed." It's like,
Right. Well, in
yeah,
golf, you're just kind of used to the.
yeah. And you got to be somebody to be booed.
I think so. I mean, it's not.
They're not booing me.
Well, if you were there, they definitely would.
Yeah, after everybody I hit, yeah, they'd boo me for sure. Um,
How you're a New York area
yeah,
person. How obnoxious was the logistics of Shinnecock?
yeah,
Like
crazy. But that's
trains
why no
were
one was there, they said.
trains were leaving, people were gone.
You don't
Wyndham's
get
got 3 to play because the tea time was at 3:45 p.m.
yeah, crazy.
What did he do all day? Realistically, like you can go to the gym, you can eat, you could take a nap, you could go to the
Me
gym, eat
twice.
again.
Me twice.
Like, what do you do? I mean, you're up at 7, the latest.
You went to bed at 2 because you can't sleep because you're leaving the US Open.
He took a train into town, went and played 18 holes, came
So,
back,
no,
took a nap, and
you
then
want to play
teed it
ball
up
this
in
round. Yeah.
3:45. That was wild.
I don't know. I don't know what to do before my 9 o'clock tea time.
Right. That's why I just show up. I don't even hit balls at home ever.
Yeah, no, wild. Just the perfect amount of holes for him to win.
Yeah, I guess.
If there was like two more holes, I don't think he hangs on.
He was trying to lose. He was
But he
tr-
did. I think that's what made it fun, right? Like he didn't blow up, but it made it interesting.
right. There was only like what, 3 or 4 people under par?
Yeah, which is wild. I mean, and just like the tee times favored him so much, just being able to get out there Thursday late, no wind, make all those birdies, and then just kind of hang on. Do you watch it on Saturday at all?
No, I was busy shooting 5 under myself.
Oh, let's go. He just hung on. Like he just didn't hit a lot of greens, but he just got up and down, making 10 footers. And during the US Open, you're burying 10 footers for par, probably gonna win.
That's filthy.
Just over and over. I think like 10 through 14. I don't think he hit a green and he parred every one of them.
I loved watching golf balls hit the front of the green and roll off the back. I
Oh,
loved that.
on 10? Yeah, 10 was wild.
I was
Where
like,
they don't know to lay up, they don't know what to do.
right. How much did he make out of this?
I don't know.
15, $20 million?
Something
Like
like that.
how much like some like work. I want to see you work for that money, sir.
Yeah. Crazy. He did though.
He did something for
He
sure.
worked. He almost Yeah, it was a hang on. So Wyndham, 2 US Opens now. And
Yep.
I want to run some stats by you
You
just
hit
because
me.
fun. So there's been 126 US Opens played. Guess how many golfers have won at least two of them?
6.
24.
Okay, I was way off.
Way off.
Yeah. Okay.
There's only been 56 golfers in the history of all time to win two majors
Okay.
at all. So that just tells you if you're winning US Opens, you're winning US Opens.
Right.
Like these golfers are, they just got the US Open figured out. They might not be that great, but when it comes to the hardest golf in the world, they can do it.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because everybody else, like the Brooks thing came to mind, where he's just like, yeah, I win majors because I know half the field thinks they can't.
Well, and I think part of the majors too is it's a lot more survival, whereas I feel like a normal PGA Tour week, it's like someone needs to get to 20 under,
Yeah.
right? Whereas the majors, specifically the US Open, it's survival and it's who can be patient, who can make pars, who can, I don't think necessarily your aggressive players are doing well. Obviously, Bryson can't make a cut there, even though he hit a drive 427 yards.
Yeah, that's
Congrats.
wild. Take 405. Crazy, dude.
Dog, you can't even do that in the sim at like 200%.
Crazy. I can't. Yeah, I can. I can do it if I chip a 60, but I can't hit a driver that far.
Are you ready for my wild stat? I love
Yeah.
that we both did research. Okay. 3.68 million people have a USGA handicap.
Okay. A lot.
That comes out to roughly $184 million a year to the USGA.
Just in
Just
USGA.
in gin.
Okay. Wow.
That's a what, so that's not including your US Open qualifiers, which, fun fact for the table, there was about 2,000 women who tried to qualify for the US Open and 10,000 men who tried to qualify for the US Open.
So a lot of money there. Just and
That's
that.
$200 a pop.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I want to start a USGA and bring in 184 mil a year just by telling someone that they
So
either suck or they kind of suck.
I found out something at the US Open. I don't know if this works in the ladies US Open, but if you miss the cut at the US Open, they give you a $10,000 stipend.
I don't think it's $10,000 for the women, but I do know that there is a stipend even if you miss the cut. I don't know what the number is though.
So if you're a guy and you, I mean, you know this, I mean, you travel better than everybody. I was following one of the guys who made the cut. So he actually came in like, I don't know, he got $64,000. So he played pretty well, right? He made the cut and then he didn't finish in last. So he made some money. But that's where I found it. But he was like, there's some cool things about travel that's not like he got a free car from his host. He had a host, so like he didn't pay for any of that. So it was actually a pretty good week for him. But if you don't like most tournaments, if you don't make the cut, you don't have a host, you did had to get a car, that costs you a lot of money.
Trust me, dog. It's on our bullshit end, it's like 2 to 3 grand a week, and they
Yeah.
do things way more than we do. I mean, those guys
Especially
can
when I
spend.
caddy for you. I didn't know you were buying. I didn't know you were buying dessert like that. I was ordering food for me, not knowing you were paying for it. I was getting four-course meals. I had no idea. I tried to pay. She's like, "I got you." I'm like, "All right." I didn't know. I would have got. Wouldn't have had
We
the appetizer
still
and the
need to
dessert.
open an ice cream shop in
Yeah,
Daytona Beach because
they
there
don't.
isn't one.
No, there's not one. Right across from the, we stay right, we're right across from the Speedway, so like a normal place people go.
Right.
Yeah, not like we're in like the middle of like nowhere Daytona, like not off
No.
90. They do got a Bucky's though now, so that would have changed the game. They didn't have that back then.
A Bucky's would have been epic for us.
We were in Daytona for 6 days. I don't even think we would have puzzled. I think we would have just been at Bucky's every night.
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
Abs-
I don't know. Go to Bucky's again? Yep.
You want to go get 42 pounds of beef jerky? Okay.
I'm gonna need this show and you sponsored by Bucky's. I'm gonna figure out how to get it.
I literally just brought it up because I want the little beaver.
Shout out Bucky's.
Bucky's beaver. It's,
Who's
I mean, it's like the most epic partnership you could probably.
my children all wear the beaver. They got bathing suits, they got onesies. I mean, we're already there. Just let me say I'm sponsored. I've already
Right.
paid enough.
I've also said that about John Daly's seltzer, Good Boy Vodka.
Yeah,
Don't know if you've dabbled. The last couple weeks, I have dabbled, and I'm requesting immediate sponsorship.
done. You know who oh, what was I going with there?
I'll come back to you.
Sponsorship. Oh, Harry Higgs.
Yes,
Dude wipes.
specimen of a
Tell me
man.
I can't get a Bucky's logo on your shirt. We can get Harry Higgs, got dude wipes. Come on, Bucky's.
Bucky's needs to step up their game. They need a sponsor. They need to
They need
sponsor
an
me.
LPG. They need an LPGA. They need a lady golfer, and I don't think there's anybody better. I don't think anybody spent more time in a Bucky's on tour than you have. Right? Just,
If nothing else, just for the beaver.
just on experience, you should win. I I don't know how they keep the bathrooms that clean. There must be 6 people working. It's crazy.
Just in the
It's crazy.
bathrooms. This one's way off base. Um, should should LPGA girls be allowed to juice?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%.
I I think it would bring like something wild to the table.
I think every athlete, probably a hot take, every professional athlete should be able to juice. Why not have athletes that run farther and jump higher?
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Yeah. I one good comment I've ever heard was they were talking about it was Paul Azinger and they brought up steroids and they said as long as the if the whole PGA Tour could do it, as long as they didn't let Tiger do it, it would be fair. He said as long as everybody else but Tiger did it, I think it'd be okay. 'Cause that's how good that guy was.
For as much time
But
as he spent at a Denny's, man, I'm saying.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna make you so like the point of steroids, it just makes you stronger and faster, right? You already have the athlete.
Right.
Yeah, I'd like to see the girls juice.
I don't think there's a downfall here.
Do you know how they want to bring back the ball?
Yeah.
Let's bring the ball forward. Let's bring it. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of shitty USGA calls with this rollback, because now they've extended it, right? Now it might not be happening because they released a letter that nobody can decipher except a lawyer.
You thought that's what happened. They actually listened to last week's podcast. They're going with the little.
So I want to know. You remember back in the day when they had the old grooves on the wedges, right?
Yeah,
Those things were filthy.
the square grooves, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the whatever ones
square.
they're yeah, they were the U shaped
Yeah,
and
now
now
we
they're
have.
the V.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. And I still saw people at the US Open spinning it back on the green. So did the rollback on the wedges actually help
Yeah.
anything?
No.
No.
Well, not to shout out my business, but shout out Dinks and Drives. I think we've gotten to a point where just based on simulator, you can work on how to spin the ball more, getting like not in an actual sim, but like, say you take the GS Pro on a golf course and stuff, like you can sit down, which you couldn't do before, drop a bucket of balls, and you can find a way to how to spin it,
Right.
right? You're gonna have this thing tells you, all right, if I come in like this, it spins it way more than so I think, yeah, I mean they might have to dial back the simulators, but like the guys are gonna find a way to do it.
That's interesting though, because I'm fairly confident at the Masters, the guys are not allowed to bring their quads on the golf course.
Okay.
I'm fairly confident the Masters like nixed that and said like, okay, you need to use it. I actually don't know if they can use it on the range. I don't know. I don't know if I remember seeing someone with it on the range. I could be way off on all accounts, but I'm fairly confident that they can't bring the launch monitors on the golf course, which I
Yeah.
feel like why aren't we just doing that anyway? Like
Yeah.
you're one of the 1% of the 1% and you need to figure out how far you're carrying your 8 iron today. I
Yeah.
feel like you should know that.
Yeah.
Like I
Do you
know
remember
that.
when Lee Westwood just wrote him on his irons in Sharpie? Do you remember when that? Like most people, as you would know, I don't know if anybody it's so like you have a yardage book, you flip it open, first page tells you how far you hit all the clubs, right? Not Lee Westwood. He just wrote it on the iron. Like he just said ping and then handwritten 118, 60 degrees. It's crazy. Like you don't know. Also, you can't remember that. Like it's just not, yeah. So what happens if it changes and like a week later it goes shorter? You're like, I gotta
What happens
scratch.
if what happens if you're at elevation and all of a sudden it's going 128? Now what do you do?
Scratched out and a handwritten underneath. Like it's this week.
128.
So speaking of the Masters, one of my things I wrote down was Yoquan. Is that how you say his name? I don't think it's Joaquin. I don't know. I watch Live sometimes. They all call him Yoquan.
I have no idea.
Yoquan Neiman, Joaquin Neiman, was assessed a two-stroke penalty for throwing a golf club.
Stupid. Stupid penalty.
I agree, but I watched Sergio mash a tee marker and hit a box of sand and just like do the worst possible stuff at the Masters.
Right.
No penalty assessed. So I don't
He's
know
got
if
it.
it,
He got a talking to.
yeah, I don't, yeah, like he's just not allowed back. But he's like, I'm keeping the jacket, dude. I don't care. It's mine. Eight of them in the closet. You can't take it. So, but I think I don't know if you seeing this penalty because of that.
Well, how come John Rahm kicking his driver off the tee box wasn't a penalty? Like, if you're gonna, like, what constitutes as throwing the club? Like,
No, I heard
people,
it went. I heard it went.
it said, well, didn't Rory sling one in the pond however many years
Yeah,
back?
TPP, and he just housed one. I mean,
I
TPP, I don't know
mean,
if it's here Doral, but he just, yeah, like a 2 iron, and he just,
like tomahawked it like 80 yards. Was there a
yeah, it's
penalty
Rory.
for that?
They're not gonna penalize Rory.
No, I'm so glad he played like ass.
He played so bad
I
on
don't like
Sunday,
him.
so bad. Yeah,
I don't like him.
short. Rory's biggest problem, and he's good. His biggest weapon is the driver. I mean, it is when it is on, it is on. But he's just not a ball striker.
He hit 6 degrees up.
Yeah,
Do you understand that him and I with driver, there's a 12-degree difference on angle of attack?
it would be neutral if you guys played together. But it's a it's just crazy how he's just not a ball striker. Like you don't watch Rory hit it. Like when he's good, he's the best. Don't get me wrong. He's won a bunch of majors. I'm
Sure.
not about that, right? And again, the driver is such a huge weapon. When he's hitting it 330 right down the middle, like there's no.
Filthy.
But he's just not a ball striker. Like you don't ever watch Rory and be like, "Wow, he's hitting irons close," or he's shaping shots, or he's, he just doesn't have that. I mean, when he's on, he's on, but it just doesn't. I don't know. The ball striking doesn't ever look impressive. Like when you watch some people, you're just like, wow, they just hit the ball so good. He's just not one of those people. He just gets it done.
Except for the 7 iron at 15 at Augusta where he rope hooked it around the tree to like 6 feet.
Yeah, that was cool.
That one was cool.
The do you hear he hit a pitching wedge on
Yeah, 190.
crazy? Yeah, I had a 7 iron. It wouldn't go 190 yet.
I'm like, dog, I'm pulling head cover.
My six goes 196.
You're at the bottom of your bag. I'm pulling head cover.
Yeah,
Same
pitching
distance.
I don't care if I hit it off a runway.
You want to hear an interesting stat? I did this math. The men's US Open was 816 yards longer than the golf course we just played last week.
That's two holes.
That's 34 yards a hole.
That's a lot.
It's
It's
not.
actually not that much and a lot at the same time. When you look at it as a whole, like it's two holes, but realistically, yeah. Now when it
They're
comes, it's not a big difference when it comes to
they're playing
different,
one tee box back from me.
yeah, with the driving, especially with their driving distance. Yeah.
And they're carrying it 90 yards further than me.
Yeah.
That's
At 6 degrees. At 6 degrees positive.
what a dream. If I could hit up on driver 6 degrees, I don't it would touch Jesus would have to slap it down.
He would, yeah.
Get out of here. Dink it. You would have
Yeah.
to dink
Yeah.
it.
So let's talk about the 5 under.
Yeah, that's how golf should be. I hit fairway, I hit green, I make putt. I mean,
Nice.
it was just nice. It was just
Yeah.
normal. It was fun to see that it was the first time in a while where I could put the ball where I wanted it. So like I was hitting, I mean, obviously driver's not going out of my shadow still, but we got a new shaft, so I got to test that out. But I mean, I was hitting some filthy cuts into pins, like into the wind, and I put a couple of them a few feet, and I'd have to look. I would look at myself. I was like, "That's a golf shot. Like you just hit a golf shot. Good job, buddy."
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was nice to see center of the face. That was new.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of
Center of the
lot of
face, where's that? That's the part I don't use. That's why my club has so much value. But I
because the
trade that in.
because the center of the face hasn't been touched yet.
Not one time. Never.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I was getting outdriven by people who weighed like 100 pounds less than me, though. So still got to work on that, but that's that
Yeah.
-6. We got to get to We got to get to Rory's numbers.
Yeah. 5 under is a good score though.
5 under was good with a bogey.
Where?
So that was at the Highlands in northern Michigan at Boyne Resort. Shout out Boyne. They had a great event. And the course was called the Heather.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a really fun course, but God, when the wind was blowing, 18 holes were into the wind. It was unbelievable. I mean, we're turning. I mean, we get this one's into the wind, and you come back this way, that one's into the wind. I was like, I don't know.
That's one time I played Bella Colina, 17 holes downhill. I'm like, how'd they do it? How'd they do it? That is not. I ended back at the clubhouse. I'm like, what happened? How do we get back here? Because 17 holes were downhill. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, dude. But somehow they're teaming up with the Wiccans or something. But
We got to go on a ski lift up a ski mountain and hit a golf ball off the mountain.
that's cool. They probably went more than 220.
Oh, definitely. That thing was in the air for probably as long as Rory's drive.
Yeah, probably.
The
Yeah,
hang
right.
time on it was like 14 seconds. It was wicked.
The what'd you hit two? Is it just down to a ski, like where they ski, like an open area?
Yeah, so like they had the range, they used the mountain to hit upwards for the driving range, and then we took the ski lift and went to the top of the range essentially and hit like back down on the range.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. Never done that before. I mean, ball,
How
it
many
was
balls you
crazy.
hit?
Two, I hit two.
Oh, nice. Far,
Big time. I mean,
far.
at least 280.
That's something that being in college we would go up. I played North Carolina, stuff like that. You just don't ever have that down. I mean, 90. So I played golf last weekend, which does never happen. Came out for
Yes.
surgery. So played a little golf over at Cabot. Cabot had some fun holes like that where, on that west side of Florida, you get a couple of rolling hills, nothing crazy. But Cabot had some of the fun, like, 600 something yard par fives, but most of the way downhill.
Right.
Uh, so fun. Hit shots you don't ever know, like trying to get where, again, we're in Florida. I had a pitching wedge from 144 and I came up 20 yards short, but I could only see the top of the flag. I've never had to hit a shot that went that high, right? I mean,
Right.
it was usually can see the flag, but I could barely see the top. One of the hole had a flag that was 4 flags high.
Yeah, they do that so you can actually see it. Yeah,
That
we've
was
we've
crazy.
you never seen that before. Yeah, we had that at a couple of tournaments.
Heavy.
Yes.
You
I
pick
mean,
it up. Whoa.
it's like a javelin. Like you
Yeah.
pick that thing up and you're ready to go.
So Cabot was cool. I played well, a little 80 on the first round, and then that short game was bad. 75 the second round on the hard course. So felt a little better.
It was weird because I texted you that weekend because I also played that weekend and I shot 80-78. And then you said you shot 80-75. And I was like, oh, well, you win.
I mean, yeah. Cabot was fun. A lot of weird undulations, stuff like that. One very gimmicky, but a fun place to go play golf. I mean, it's just something like we don't have.
That's cool. Yeah,
Carew,
it's like the
Carew,
video when people are like, why are you filming the road, man? He's like, oh, we just don't have this back home.
yeah, it's just yeah, just elevation, a bunch of so Carew, I could be wrong, but means like desert wasteland. Like
Okay.
mostly desert. And that was kind of the setup of the course where, it did, if you looked out, like there was not a lot of trees. So if you looked out, it looked like a desert. And then with all this kind of cool landscaping, and that was your golf course through it. So fun. Again, I've never played in Arizona, but it's the closest thing you could kind of get here in Florida.
Yeah, no, I'd rather take Florida golf over Arizona golf. That's
Florida
personal.
desert.
Yeah. Um, I
I'm
don't know
usually
if you
Florida
know,
expert.
the LPGA had a killer two back-to-back weeks, and I think it is not talked about enough in golf. The Dow team event, which is the only team event on the women's schedule, and they go 4 days, alternate shot, best ball, alternate shot, best ball,
Fun.
which I played in last year, and alternate shot might be the most difficult format for me ever, ever. So that was a killer event, huge show out. Then the next week they had the Meyer tournament, which just got done over in Grand Rapids. I went to go Monday qualify for that. I shot par and 7 under and 6 under got in. I was like, well, I thought I had a good day, but okay. guess
Dolphins there.
guess somebody was rolling the rock. But so hear me out. The Meyer's a grocery store in like Michigan,
Hmm.
big grocery store. So it'd probably be kind of like Publix, but it's bigger than Publix because they got like clothes and stuff in it too.
So
It's
it's
like
like
a
a
it's
it's like
like
a
a nice
Bucky.
it's a nice Walmart. It's a nicer Walmart is
Like
what
a
it is.
Bucky.
You got everything. Like you can change your tire, probably buy a gun, and make sure you get a change of clothes. Same
Nice.
spot.
Okay,
Yeah,
Myers.
you right.
Shout
And
out Myers. We'll take a sponsorship from anybody at this point. So,
yeah, full anything.
yeah.
Um, they have so many grandstands.
Hmm.
It's awesome. It is so fun. I mean, you're going down the fourth hole and you just have grandstands all along this par five, and people
Nice.
are hanging out. There's like a beer garden, 18 surrounded. There's so many tents, and it is so difficult for me to play golf because I want to go hang out in the tents. I'm like, what are you guys doing? What do you
This
guys
was
do?
alternate shot tournament.
No, that's the Dow. That was the week before. They also have a lot of tents.
What was your biggest what do you think makes alternate so hard?
I think maybe it's a woman thing, but I think we're fearful of letting down the other person, that you don't want to hit a bad shot. Like you hit a bad shot for yourself, you're like, okay, I got to figure it out. But you hit a bad shot for your partner and you're like, I am so sorry. And it's like, dude, it's golf. But alternate shot is literally hit the green and two putt. Hit the green and two putt. Like if you shoot par in alternate shot, I think you got like that's phenomenal.
I think one of the hardest things that I have with it, and maybe for you as well, just because I know you are such a field players, like you switch alternate tee boxes, right? So you hit a driver, you then don't hit an iron, you then hit a putt, and then if you're hit on a par three next, you hit an iron, and then you hit a putt, and then you hit a driver in 4 holes the next time you go to hit driver.
Sometimes you don't putt for 4 holes.
Well, that's good. That's playing well.
That is good. But then all of a sudden you got a 4 footer to save par, and you're like, I haven't.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do here?
You haven't hit a chip in, the entire round and you get 10, 17. There's been 4 chips and your partner's hit them all. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to get going, it feels like.
Right. Or you have 4 footers, and then all of a sudden you have like a 50 footer, and you're like, I don't necessarily know the speed of the greens right now. Why?
Yeah.
Why are we 50 feet? I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that format was hard, but that tournament was so much fun. I want to try and get into that tournament again.
It's interesting how the Europeans have it figured out, though. They always just destroy us in the alternate shot. They crush us in that. If it's any type of, the best ball, stuff like that, we always do well, but they kill us in alternate.
I think they have a lot more team events just growing up.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough team events in golf. I think it's actually really fun because it brings out maybe a more fun side of players. You see a lot more smiles and they're a lot more jovial. And it's just neat to see them. Like best ball is so much fun because it's like your partner's got par, sending it. Weirdest thing ever in a tournament to be able to pick up your ball though.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah.
I mean, I had so much
Oh,
fun
you
playing with
got
my yeah, I play with my partner. I literally looked at her. I'm like, par's good. Like, do not leave this short. Ramrod it, hit the back of the cup. I mean, it would just be really cool to see more team stuff, guys and girls. I mean, sure you have Solheim, you have President's Cup, you have Ryder Cup,
But that's only once a year. I mean, it's
and look
yeah,
at all the people who come out for it.
yeah.
Like everyone loves it. Like let's figure out a way to do more of it.
I was just talking about that with some buddies too, because the PGA Tour playoffs are pretty useless, right? You can win up. I don't like the way they just give people strokes. It seems silly, right? So your entire junior golf career, like you play match play.
Right.
You want to win a USAM, you got to go play match play. You want to win Pub Links, you got to play match play. It's just what it is. That's just how golf is, right? And then when you become a pro, you no longer play match play. Like they got the PGA Tour event gone, so that doesn't even exist anymore. How sick would it be to have like 12 or 8, 16 golfers at the end of like for the tour championship just be a match play event?
Yeah.
That'd be fun to watch. 1v1 all day. Like, take my money. Go watch Rory play Jason Day. Go watch, and then you just get seeded based on you are like every other championship. You go into these playoffs. It ain't like, oh well, they won the game, so we're gonna give them more points. Like, no, you get home field advantage. That's kind of your only thing in sports.
Yeah. I would love to see more of all that stuff.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I think the new commissioner might get there. He's the old football guy, so the PGA Tour's got, he's trying to do more of that, get eyeballs, make it fun. But I think you got to. I mean, match play is such a pivotal part of golf.
It just told me we have 10 minutes left in our free thing. It just popped up.
Well, so once we get one of them Bucky sponsors, though, we'll be able to do more than 40 minutes.
Then we can upgrade to Zoom Pro. Maybe we get sponsored by Zoom.
Shout out Zoom. Send some free shit,
It's a Zoom hat.
Just anything, and give us more time, and we'll be fine. Just
Yeah.
either one.
We just 43 minutes is obviously what we need.
Probably teach us how to use this site better. Just like
Yeah.
a YouTube video, something will work.
Yeah, anything. That's I mean, to be fair, those were all the ideas that I wrote down over the course of the last 2 weeks. But I was very excited that your Nelly shoe bet hit.
Yeah, that was yeah, and I would have liked it switched. Let's talk about the Nelly shoes. The Nelly shoes didn't work.
They came off after 6 holes.
That's tough if you're LeBron. That's tough. And you know what the funny thing is it probably wasn't the shoes. She was just playing bad. She's like, fuck the shoes, switch them out. Just blaming the shoes. Because that's how mental golf is, right? Put
Oh,
it
a
reverse. Like,
thousand.
oh, this is way better. I'm gonna shoot four under.
Right. Right. Do you
Nike
think
makes the shoes. You think they sent the wrong size shoes? There's no way money Nike sent the wrong size shoes.
I don't know what it was. I don't, who knows? I get it. When I pull out an even numbered golf ball out of my golf bag before the tournament, I'm like, we are fucked today.
You don't like even number golf balls.
No, I just like the ones and the threes.
I won't play a four.
Yeah, that's for practice rounds.
A one, two, three are fine for me, but there ain't no four, dude.
I want to get a dozen of golf balls that's just ones and threes. Like I think you should be able to order instead of one, two, three, four. Like you should, if you're buying golf balls, you should be able to get the numbers you want.
So Moon Golf, I just went in there. Shout out Moon Golf.
Shout out Ann Moon. Today's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Ann. I sent her a text, so I'm in there. Said thank you. So they have like Titleist balls now. You buy them in whatever number you want, but they're
Yeah,
all the same. But 69's gone, sold out,
yeah, always.
and 67's gone.
Oh, I didn't think that many young people played golf.
Would have bought more. Would have brought in more 69. I wouldn't think I would have been able to sell out of 69.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't just have that stamp just ready to go.
Yeah, and I other fun golf balls. I went into Moon. They weren't supposed to only have them online, but they had them 1776 golf balls.
Yeah, those are sick. The number is 1776.
I don't like the line though. So they're starting to do this now where they're drawing a fat line on one side in black, like everybody marks it, but I don't mark my ball and I don't use the line. So on one side of the ball says is the Pro V line.
Yep.
On the other side of the ball is the black line, and now I can't just place the ball down and see nothing.
Oh, see, they should have put the line over the Pro V1.
Exactly, but it's not. It's just a random. It's just both sides now, and so I have lines everywhere I look. It's actually pretty not that fun. Makes putting really hard. I just like to see a white golf ball,
If
but
you would
no,
have
this
had the normal ball, you might have broken 80 at Cabot the first
would
time.
have. Yeah, I would have shot 70. The five. I actually played real good at Cabot putting. Not putting, just too many bogeys. Just didn't get up and down on simple. First thing to go when you don't play in a month. I mean, just a short game, just gone. Had no feel. Crazy. There's one green at Cabot that is the biggest green I've ever seen in my life, and it had three pin locations on it. Like that's how crazy and there was three places that this pin would be a normal pin. Like the biggest green ever, and you're like, cool, you can't use any of this green.
And you still have to mow it.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of what's that called? They scalp a lot of those greens.
I bet.
A
I
lot of
bet.
undulation over there. A lot of undulation. Yeah, it's yeah, the amount of mowing this place does. They got more, not I'm gonna they got more grass at Cabot on like 6 holes than all of Brevard County has in golf. Like it's the amount of mowing that this place does is incredible.
Maintenance staff is huge,
They gotta have 100 people.
at least.
I mean,
Budget
yeah.
budget has to be huge.
They took 235 of my dollars to play. So I'm guessing 135 of that's going to maintenance. Because
Got
I
to.
mean, phenomenal. It was in phenomenal shape. I mean, green, everything about Cabot. So one weird thing, no cart girl. You hit the halfway house 5 times during the round.
Really?
Good and bad.
Yeah.
Slows things up.
Has to.
So you're cruising until hole 7, and then you hit 7. It's your first halfway visit, and then you're like, oh, it's slow now. And then it's just, like I said, you hit it 4 or 5 times in a round. Now, good because you don't ever need water. You're just passing this thing, you know.
Or hot dogs. I mean, you have 5 opportunities to get hot dogs.
I do, and you order from your cart. So it literally
Oh,
brings you the menu, and you say, I want this, this, and this. Go in, and she's got it made for you.
well, you can't beat that.
It's just slow because
I
everybody's
understand.
you're still going inside getting a dog.
Right. Got to get
Gator
glizzy.
hot dog,
Glizzy.
regular glizzy, and a gator glizzy.
Oh, made
I went
from.
with the old cup of chicken salad. They're like, "Would you like a cup of chicken salad?" I was like, "I've never said no to that ever." It's not. I wasn't even hungry.
but I want it.
But I was like, yeah, I'd love a cup of chicken salad.
What do we have coming up in golf now?
I mean, month out, the British, they
Yeah,
got some tournaments coming up. I think the Farmers is this week. The only memory I have, they all like the Farmers too. I don't know why. They all love the Farmers. I'll give them that. But the only thing I can really think about the Farmers is remember a few years ago when Liv and the PGA Tour said they were gonna kind of combine, and Brooks said, "I'll see you next week at the Farmers." I can think of. No, it's the Travelers, not the
the
Farmers.
Travelers.
The
The
Travelers. They all love the
Travelers.
Travelers. They do. They love it. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they love it.
It's just got to be the sweet, gentle souls of the people in Connecticut, I guess.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
Got to be nice this time of year. Real hot here.
Yeah, great up here. It's beautiful.
Michigan.
The upper peninsula of Michigan. Like I am closer to the North Pole than me being close to you.
I saw a weird stat that I'm not going to tell you 100% is true, 'cause I don't really know, but like 60 or 70% of the people that live in Canada live below Seattle.
That's probably right because Toronto,
Northern Canada is just Iceland.
right. It's just Santa Claus and reindeer.
Yeah, just in maple syrup.
Yeah, maple syrup. I
So,
am gonna enjoy doing this with you like every 10 days.
yeah, fun.
I'm gonna try and be way less hungover for the next one though.
I'll keep putting Tiger Woods' crotch behind my head.
Yeah, this is great.
Shout out Denny's, Perkins, whoever wants to sponsor us. I'll keep Tiger's crotch here if we want to get some Waffle House. I don't care. So just somebody send some free shit.
Somebody send something. Well, we don't even have an address, but just send it.
Things and drives. Send it to
Yeah,
Things and drives.
send it to Dinks.
All right. Well, I think we sign off here. This is a good one.
Yeah, I love it. I love it and
Good
I love
job.
you.
5 under. I love you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play a practice round in a couple hours because it doesn't get dark till like 10 o'clock here.
I'm gonna go feed a bunch of babies.
Okay, well, you do you, I'll do me. Till next time.
So yeah.
See ya.